Welcome everyone. Hope you all are doing fine in this quarantine period. This is my second lecture in Bridge course of mathematics. In first lecture, I have already taught you how the concept of calculus is used in real life with example. Now, there are two parts in calculus. One part is called differentiation, other part is called integration calculus. Okay, so we will study differentiation in detail. Okay, now in this lecture I am going to teach you introduction to differentiation. Okay, in real life we encounter many situations where one physical quantity depends upon some other physical quantity. Like, we can give you the example of dependent variable and independent variable. So time can be independent variable. If you have something moving object, its position change with respect to time. So position will become dependent variable and time will be independent variable. Okay. For another example is, if you look at the clock, after every time the clock hour is depend. So angle is moved by our hand and then corresponding time reading. So time reading is depend on how much our hand is moved. So this is another example of dependent variable and independent variable. Let us move further. What is function? Function, we all know it is defined by f of x. We generally write function as y is equal to f of x. So x we called as input, y we called as output. Okay. So कोई example दे सकता है function का? Anything. Okay, x square. X square is a function. If you provide 1, you will get output x square is equal to 1. If you provide x is equal to 2, you get output as x square is equal to 4. So x act as an input variable, y act as an output variable. Therefore, a function is like a machine which takes x as an input, performs some operation and gives y as an output. अबे machine का example कौन ले सकता है? One of the example of machine is mixer. If you provide say coconut in the mixture, you will get coconut powder as output. So mixer performs some operation like x, you perform operation square, you will get a function. So what the function do? Function gives you the output, it acts as a machine. Example, consider y is equal to 2x. Another function, input ले लो output ले लो. Suppose input is x is equal to 1, output क्या होगा? Put x is equal to 1 in the equation, you will get y is equal to 2. Similarly, when x is equal to 2, you will get output y is equal to 4. X is equal to 3, you will get output as y is equal to 6, and so on. Let us take point A and one car. Okay, initial position of car, let's say x0, and corresponding time is t0. Now car moves further, it changes its position, B point. So new position will be x1 and new time will be t1. Again it moves further, new position is x2, new time is t2. Okay. So when I take the slope between these two lines, x0 to x1, what is change in x0 and x1 value? X axis पे value क्या change होगा? x1 to x0. So x1 minus x0 is a change in distance, and t1 minus t0 is change in time. If we divide these two quantity, what we will get? Average speed of car between A and B. Similarly, if I take distance, change in distance कितना होगा यहाँ पे? x2 minus x1, and change in time कितना होगा? t2 minus t1. So if we divide x2 minus x1 upon t2 minus t1, we will get speed of car between B and C. Again this will be the average speed. Okay, from A to B we'll get change in distance x1 minus x0, change in time t1 minus t0. From B to C we'll get change in distance x2 minus x1 and change in time t2 minus t1. Consider further. So let dx will be the small distance along x-axis, okay, and dt will be the small period in time, small change in time. So the change of distance with respect to time is dx upon dt. So this I think I should clarify here, dx upon dt, okay, which is called derivative of x with respect to t. Change of one quantity with respect to change of another quantity is called derivative, and it is denoted by, if we have change in y with respect to change in n, the derivative is denoted by dy upon dx, okay. So representation of derivatives, we know that first derivative is rate of change of y with respect to x, we call it as dy by dx. We also denote it by y dot or y dash. Second derivative, when you take derivative of first order derivative, you will get second order derivative. We represent it by d square y upon dx square or y double dot or y double dash. Third derivative, we take derivative of second order derivative, that is this derivative is nothing but second order derivative. Then we will get third order derivative. We denote it by d cube y by dx cube, and so on. This kind of notation y triple dot is not possible to follow for higher order derivative. We cannot put dot 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 n number of times. So we represent n derivative by dny upon dx raised to n. We come to the end of our topic. So how you like it? Give your feedback on YouTube, share, like, comment. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Come again tomorrow for watching new one.